Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the elders for pushing this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through four corners of the globe, pushing the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say shalom to Akim out there. And this is another sit-down lesson I want to bring out from ArabNews.com, and it reads, Taiwan reports 19 Chinese Air Force planes in its air defense zones. And this is amending the current tensions that the United States versus China of the United States, which is they are an ally to Taiwan, and China is building up its military presence near the Taiwan Strait, which is part of their air defense zone. And it says Taiwan's defense minister said 19 J-10 fighter has flown into the southwestern corner of the island's air defense identification zone, or ADIZ, though closer to the Chinese coast than Taiwan's, according to a map the ministry released. Taipei, Taiwan's defense minister, said on Wednesday it had spotted 19 Air Force planes in its air defense zones in the past 24 hours, part of what Taipei calls regular harassment by Beijing. Taiwan, which China views as its own territory, has complained for the past 3 years or so or stepped up Chinese military activities near the island as Beijing seeks to assert sovereignty claims. Slovakia, it says China has said activities in the area are justified as it seeks to defend its territorial integrity and to warn the United States against colliding with Taiwan despite the anger that's caused in Taipei. Taiwan's defense minister said 19 J-10 fighter has flown into the southwestern corner of the island's air defense identification zone, or ADIZ, though closer to the Chinese coast than Taiwan's, according to the map ministry release. And it says the Taiwan's force monitoring the situation, including sending up its own Air Force planes, and ministry added, using the normal phrasing for its response to such Chinese encouragement. However, the aircraft did not cross the sensitive maiden line of the Taiwan Strait, which previously served as an unofficial barrier between the two sides, but which China's Air Force has been flying over on an almost daily basis since staging war games near Taiwan last August. No shots has been fired, and the Chinese aircraft has been flying in Taiwan's airspace. Been flying in Taiwan's ADIZ, not in its territorial airspace. The ADIZ is a border area Taiwan monitors and patrols that acts to give it more time to respond to any threats. The democratically elected Taiwanese governor has repeatedly forced talks with China, but says the islands will defend itself if it attacked, and that only the Taiwanese people can decide their own future. This is Matthews 24 and 12. And because the iniquity shall abound, Salakia, that's the wrong scripture. Matthews 24 and 6, I meant to say Salakia. This is Matthews 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, because you're going to have a continuing build-up between Beijing and Washington. Beijing against Taiwan, and China versus the United States, as you hear more and more increasingly of the Chinese military presence near the Taiwan Strait. And this is Matthews 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, so you're going to have the continual increase of nations are rising against nations, and it's increasing more and more and more. Now so than ever. So with that, this was just a sit down. This is a sit-down lesson that I wanted to bring out. As a recent news article, it says Taiwan reports 19 Chinese Air Force planes in its air defense zone. So the rumors of wars are heating up. Nations are rising against nations, increasingly more and more. And so with that, once again, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.